Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy DJ.
It's your boy AJ.
And we are The DNA Show. Today, we are going to talk about how to get featured on Instagram and get reposted on those big blogs we all love and cherish.
So, starting out in the game, right? We're trying to figure out how is it that people can know that we got ill kick game.
Right.
Like, what do we need to do to be able to get featured on different blog spots like Nice Kicks, Soul Collector,
Kicks all those, Fire, Complex, Hypebeast, everything.
So, first, we're like, we need some dope kicks.
Right.
We totally understand not everybody has access to super limited stuff, right? So we want to give you the hacks so that no matter what you have, you'll be able to get reposted. So first things first, what are you using to take photos? Not everybody needs a super expensive DSLR. You can use your iPhone, your Android. Camera phones are crazy now.
Yeah, it's crazy how sometimes we'll be shooting with the DSLR, the big camera with the nice lens and all the stuff, worth $2,000 and all these things. And then we're like, bro, the angle ain't right.
It's just not right.
And then we pull out our phone, snap one picture, and you're like, this is totally fire. Right. And it's the best photo that we took out of all them 50 other photos, and we just took one snap on the phone and it looks amazing. Right. So don't doubt yourself with the stuff that you have. Always take advantage of everything that you have.
There you go. And there's a couple of pages we'll link down below. Don Gotti is one of them. iPhone only, street shots, sneaker shots, super dope and gets reposted all the time. What comes hand in hand with photography is lighting. That is the most important thing in photography is either the time of day or the lighting equipment that you have. So for me, I love natural light. If I'm shooting during the daytime, I want to make sure that I'm not shooting during super harsh light. Right. And I also want to make sure that I'm not shooting where it's too dark. The prime hour is what?
That golden hour.
Yes, sir.
It varies wherever you live at, but it's usually between 4:30 to 6:30 depending on what time of the year it is.
And that's usually during spring,
right,
summer.
Yeah.
Now for us,
it's a shorter window right now.
During the winter time, it's around like 4:30 is kind of when you have that sweet spot.
Got like 15 to 30 minutes.
Everything after golden hour is just like by the minute. Right. It starts to deplete. Yep. So you have like a cool little 45 minutes to get your perfect shot essentially.
So let's talk about the setting, the atmosphere, the vibe, right? You want to tell a story through a photo, or you want to make it very, very simple. Right. He's better at telling stories, I'm better at taking simple stuff. So for me, I can just stick a shoe on the floor, clean, simple shot, that's me. He's gonna shoot through something, make it look super icy, tell a story through something else, and make you think of the layers of the image. Everybody has their different style. I think you should find your style, but you should also try different styles. Try things that you haven't done, because you might try something and it might just work. Right. And next thing you know, that's the post and the style that attaches to your page and you get reposted.
Right. So essentially when it comes down to style, if you don't know where you want to go, look at the popular pages. What's being reposted? What content are people creating? What angles are they using? What's their lighting setup? My personal pages when it comes to, when it comes to shoes, for me, it's a Jordan 1 Club. I think there's some really, really nice shots. The Jordan 1 is by far probably the most popular, I think is the most photoed Air Jordan now. Right?
Now. That's the most trendy shoe for sure.
Definitely. So the Jordan 1, you're gonna find different variations of locations. You're gonna find different textures that are shot on. Yeah, so there's a bunch of different options out there. I would go to that page. How should I pose? You know, exactly what we were saying before, the lighting setup, all this is important to the whole vibe and aesthetics of your photo.
So the best thing to do is not copy what other people are doing, but use it as inspiration and knowing because there's just somebody behind that big million follower Instagram that's reposting this stuff, right? And that person that's doing that, whoever it is that's running Complex sneakers or whoever it is that's running Nice Kicks or whatever it may be, they have a style that they like and a look that they want, an aesthetic for the page. Find that style, relate with that person, and then they'll start to notice you and they'll be like, oh, you'll catch their eye because you're like, oh, you're catching their style. Definitely. And you'll fit into that style. So that's definitely something to do. And then make a twist on it, on however you want to do it. Add an action figure, put your pet in there if they look cool. I don't know, you don't want no three-legged pet, but But you know what I'm saying? Find your style within that and match what they like and what they like to repost.
Like we said, we understand not everybody has access to super hype stuff. So when it comes to shoes, Air Jordan 1s, at this point, doesn't really matter what colorway.
Right.
Air Jordan 1,
especially OG high,
looks nice, photos very well. If you're an aspiring sneaker collector, the shots where you have a bunch of kicks on the floor, make sure that the flooring is nice, lit, nice texture. As long as you keep the bare elements pretty much the same, you're gonna have a great result. Great lighting, a nice camera, and a great setting. You can't really lose.
And also be consistent with that on your page. For me right now, I'm consistent in my style. Like I want to show color on the main subject, and I'm kind of doing black and white washed out backgrounds. So it makes that main subject pop a little bit more on the image. That's just kind of my style right now, and it's kind of been working. So I'm kind of trying to stay consistent, do it every single post. Even though I don't like to take away that blue sky, I'm still taking it away and it's making it look better.
Yeah, definitely. So the process in uploading your photo, you want to make sure that your hashtags are coinciding with whatever that you're posting, whether it be an outfit grid or a pair of sneakers, right? So you want to make sure that you have a mixture of both really popular hashtags and hashtags that are easier to access, right? So popular hashtags will be hashtags that get up to 1 million hits, right? Like the Nice Kicks or the Soul Collector hashtag. Then you have other hashtags like I love wearing Jordan 1s, right?
More specific.
More specific, right? If you have a Jordan 1 in your shot, a Jordan 11, whatever it may be, change it up a little bit. Make sure that people who may so happen to be clicking on that hashtag are going to be able to see your content, right? And so you're not only looking for big pages attention, but you're also looking for those who might just be browsing and looking for the next pair of shoes.
And people can follow hashtags now on Instagram, so they do like their hashtag and then they continue to see that content. So if they start seeing you more, they might just see you and start following you, and the next thing you know, you're starting to get more likes alone from just trying to get featured, but just getting more exposure to your page. We'll post links to each and every Instagram that we think you should tag in the images, and you can post up to 20 tags per image. Some people do have trouble, like you said, you can post 10 and then it won't upload.
Right. If it's more than 10 for me, it won't upload. But then I also like to add multiple photos. So I don't know if Instagram is like trying to read too much.
Right.
Because if I'm tagging more than 10 people and I'm adding 4 photos, I'm not sure if like the image quality, because I like to upload big images that I think will look the best. So there's some factors in there, but what I would do is add 10 to begin with, and then go back and add 10 more. And you say you add your 20 afterwards?
I do the full 20 before I post.
Oh, okay.
I do everything there, and then I throw the hashtags into the comment section, not actually in my caption. And then from there, I just let it ride and see what happens. One blog will repost you. They all find the same trending image. That's why you see the same photo. Oh, I seen this everywhere. It's because all it takes is one blog to repost you. And next thing you know, you're on 10 different blogs in 2 days.
Right. So I think you're a lot more consistent with posting and it being a photo that people can attribute to your page. So if you're gonna get to a point where you're really good at it and people can see photos that are reposted and automatically know that it's your photo, because it's unique enough, and it's clean, and it's your style.
That's definitely another topic. People will repost your photo and they won't tag you. And then you'll have people eventually tag you in the photo in the comments, and then you gotta say, hey, that's my photo, go tag me, all those things. Don't get butthurt about it. It is what it is. People like to jack other people's stuff. Hey, at least they took something that you got and you created something that was dope, that was worthy of being reposted.
Make sure that you keep a nice camera and your phone works as well. Phones are as nice as some of the nicest cameras in really well lit areas. Also, your lighting setup, what time of day is it, right? What external lights are you using? What else we got?
I think that's pretty much it for the basics of getting reposted and how to get more exposure on Instagram. If you guys like to go in more depth on each topic, on what to edit with and what specific lights to use and what specific cameras and the different flooring types and all those different things, we can definitely go deeper into the exact pages that we target and all those topics, just drop a comment down below and we can create a video for you on any questions that you have on getting reposted. Don't worry about what you don't have, just worry about what you have. Take advantage of what you have. That's all I'm saying. You have something good in front of you. Don't worry about what everybody else got. Just create with what you have.
With that being said, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, just go ahead and hit us up. I mean, we're here. Like, we're seeing every comment. Let us know what questions you have. We'll be able to answer them. Also, hit us in the DM if you're on Instagram.
Yep.
Ace Lace.
DJ_sneakerhead.
So if you have any questions, let us know. We appreciate you guys. We'll have more information for you here pretty soon. And we out.